Alright, in this video I'm going to be covering of how I get my garden, in-ground garden, as well as raised bed, mainly in-ground garden area ready for planting. Now I'm about a good 6 weeks out for planting in this garden, but as you can see, this is not weeds. This is a cover crop mixture, and it needs to be incorporated into the soil to have time to break down to really give the benefits that it gives. So about 6 weeks out, so this is a great time to get it chopped up and incorporated into the soil. And we'll also be doing my soil test kit. I have videos where I've kind of gone over the analyst of my soil test. But yeah, I'll show you also how the soil test works. But what I'm going to do, start here, I'm basically going to try to take my push mower. I may have to get the trimmer out because of how thick this is. And I'm going to chop and mulch all this stuff up. Then after I get it all mulched up, I'm going to take the tiller and incorporate it in. Then I'm going to take my soil samples and mix them together and show you how to send this off. And also, I'm going to show you how I also get my raised beds. I actually got a brand new one right there. So we just got that in. I have my little old small ones, but that's my brand new one right there. And I have some of these buckets as well. It's a little bit of a mess right now. I'm doing a lot of gardening yard stuff. But let me show you how to get this area. Now this area is about 500 square feet, so I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to get to it. All right, as you can see, it's pretty chopped up. I was able to do that, follow the push mower. Now it's chopped up, we're going to get the tiller. I'm going to till it in and incorporate it. Tilling will definitely take a little bit longer than mowing. It's really not too bad because I'm not trying to get it perfect. I'm just trying to get this incorporated into the soil. I apologize for the wind noise. We have a big storm that's actually coming through today. So I'm trying to get this done. This is the cover crop mixture right here, if you're curious. That's what's in it, and that's the mix. And you can definitely smell some of the mustard and the radish leaves and stuff as you're chopping it up with the mower. But it's a good blend. Keeps your soil from running off. It adds, nitrogen. Some of the stuff is just by adding biomass, of actually incorporating material into the soil, helping build the soil up over time. Something I've been doing for several years. I definitely think it is worth it than just leaving bare dirt to just be muddy and washed away with water and blown away with wind and not have any type of activity going in. So, all right, I'm going to get the tiller and we'll go from there. All right, so I got the garden tilled up. I did 2 passes with the tiller and I took a rake to try to level it out a little bit. I don't care about it being perfect because this will get tilled again at some point before I actually do my actual true planting in about 6 weeks or so. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to take a handful of soil samples throughout the garden, mix them together, incorporate it, and do the soil test. The only thing you really need is a shovel. That's all I had for years. Eventually, I did invest in a little plug like this here. You really don't need this, so you can just use a shovel. And I believe they want you to get 5 to 6 different samples throughout the area, put them in a box or a container, and then mix them really well together. And then I'll show you how you actually put that soil sample in this test and send it off. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the soil samples out of the garden. All right, so I've got my soil sample, well over a handful, and all the soils mixed together very well. And you want to remove as much vegetation material and roots as you can because you want, soil. That's what you want. If you can't tell, I have basically pure red clay. So it comes with a scoop. So we're going to take the scoop, just firmly fill it like so. And it comes with a little container. It has the barcode, registration on it and such. So you just want to open the lid. Don't dump the water out or the little capsule. You want all that stuff in. You just want to put your soil in there, and then basically put the lid back on. So we're going to take the lid off here carefully, very carefully. We don't want it to spill. So that is your content. Like I said, it's a solution with a capsule. And we're just going to take the dirt, trying to get all, make sure there's no greenery in there as much as possible. So that's it. Full of that red clay with the solution in the capsule. And you just take your lid, put it on there as tight, nice and tight. That's a little foil wrapper thing you can kind of put on there. That's your registration number right there. And then what you're going to do, comes with a pre-packaged envelope. No postage necessary, it's already paid. You just put it in there and seal that envelope. But what you want to make sure you do, obviously you're going to see this if you buy one of these kits, is it comes with a registration sticker and it tells you how to do it. So you go to the website, you make an account, you register the kit, you tell it, it asks you what are you doing. Is it for a garden? Is it trees? Is it lawn? Is it raised bed, shrubs, etc.? And then within about 6 to 8 business days is what they say for your, and I say it's pretty accurate. They're pretty quick. So today's Wednesday, it'll get in the mail picked up Thursday. Now, I live in North Carolina, and their soil testing is in, hasn't changed yet, but it's in the state of Washington, so 3,000 plus miles away. And the results come pretty quick, and your results are there forever once you have an account, so you compare all your different years and stuff together. It gives you, put your square footage, it gives you your recommendation. So I've made videos on this before, just haven't really shown the process of kind of how I do it. But I will obviously will make a quick video once I actually get that soil test back to see what's going on in this garden, nutrient-wise, pH-wise, micronutrients and stuff. And what I'm going to put in it to try to do what it says that it needs to be, a good balanced place to grow stuff, which this will be the 10th year this plot has been grown in for a vegetable garden. Like I said, I was going to show you what I do for maybe raised beds or grow buckets, etc. How I kind of get them prepped for the year. Obviously, I'm not going to do a soil test on. Maybe once I get enough raised beds, or that really big one I would do, but just smaller ones, it just doesn't make sense from a financial standpoint. They're about $30 a piece. But I'm going to show you what I kind of do to kind of get my buckets or raised beds kind of rejuvenated for the next growing season. All right, so generally what I do for my raised beds or grow buckets, once I kind of have them to rejuvenate them from year to year, I basically just take some cow manure. That's Pete's Cow Manure. It's a local company. It's really good stuff. It's better than black cow. It's even more broke down. Really nice product. Of course, black cow is good too. You can also use mushroom compost. And then I mix that in with some type of a garden soil, preferably a nice, or you could do a raised bed mix or even a potting soil, which that'd be kind of pricey. But that garden soil is local for my nursery. I kind of like it. It's a little better than stuff that you get in the store. And the price is actually not that bad. It's about $6 a cubic foot for that just natural premium organic garden soil. And the Pete's runs about $8, 40 pounds. It's about $1 to $2 more than black cow. And then I'll just mix in some form of organic granular fertilizer. I just mix that, say, in a bucket, incorporate it, and then I just will kind of dump it back on my beds as they settle down, and kind of just reach down in there and dig down in there and incorporate all of it, kind of level it back out. Sometimes I'll top it with a little bit more granular fertilizer, a little bit of fish fertilizer or something, and just do my planting. And that's just kind of what I do to kind of rejuvenate, put some new nutrients in it, kind of fill them up as they settle down and stuff comes out. You pull your plants out and stuff. And I've been doing that for years. And it works really well. There's no need to, dump your soil out, replace everything. You can kind of just, rejuvenate it, put some more life into it. But yeah, that's basically it. That's what I do for my in-ground garden to get it ready for the year. Obviously, if you don't have a cover crop, obviously, before I had a cover crop, I just kind of tilled it right before I actually did my planting. But I need to do it, at least 4 weeks early for sure, for a lot of that material to break down. For like the first 5 or 6 years, I actually never did a soil test in that garden. It did just fine. Yeah, that's basically all there is to it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. And I hope y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching.